Hey guys, good to see you again. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of photography. I've got the drone, I've got the big lens, I've got a bunch of stuff to test out, the A7 IV, I've got the A7C here. We're going to have some fun, but I will be making coffee. So why don't you grab a cup of coffee and join me as I trek out into the dunes here, which are more like snow dunes because it's finally happened. We finally have lots of snow. We've got ice on Lake Michigan. Let's go have some fun, shall we? So this is Fisherman's Island here in Charlevoix. This is a place you've seen me go to before. I love it. It's great for landscapes. It's perfect for both sunrise and sunset because of the way the peninsula juts out into Lake Michigan. So one side gets a nice sunrise, the other side gets a nice sunset, and then if there's clouds on either side, the light catches and the color catches really nicely. So we do have some high altitude cloud hanging around. And it looks like in the next couple of hours here, there's going to be a little bit left over. Now, where those are going to be, I'm not sure. But if they catch any color, I want to be here for it. So I'm going to test out the 150 to 600. I don't hear any birds, so we might not get much for wildlife. But I'll still bust the lens out. I did bring the 85, and I have the drone too, so we'll make some cool stuff, I think. Let's see. Today I brought a Timor coffee. That's a wonderful medium. It's got a nice cocoa profile, which will be nice out here in the cold. But it's also got this really great stone fruit apricot flavor going on. And if you've caught my recent streams, my tasting streams in the house, this is one we've really enjoyed. So I'm gonna make espresso out of it because I have not done that with Timor yet. And we're gonna use the Wacaco, the little manual espresso maker, that little travel portable thing I used before. We're gonna try not to mess it up, see how it goes. But for now, I'm still just walking around, checking out the landscape, looking at these shadows with these rocks, finding patterns, the way the wind blows the snow around. I hope you enjoy the photography stuff. It's really quite a passion of mine if you haven't been able to tell. I've been doing this for over 10 years now. Landscapes, wildlife to most of that extent, astrophotography, and I'm debating if I should stay out here tonight because the stars should be out tonight. We're not gonna get any Milky Way for being February, but with clear skies, you never know, there's a chance for northern lights, but it could be pretty cold by then, and I've still got about an hour yet before sunset, so I haven't decided yet. Future David here interrupting to let you guys know now, spoiler alert, that I did not stay out for Northern Lights, and of course they popped off. There was a beautiful showing of Northern Lights, and I could have seen them really well from here, but I chose to go home. No big deal, there will be other nights. I just noticed this massive dust spot on my sensor, so I thought it was a good time to clean that out. You know what, while we're down here, I suppose it's a good time to make some espresso. I did forget my table, so that might make things interesting. Oh well. That. that's in place. Unlock, and hopefully we get something. Should take about 8, 9, 10 pumps before it starts to go. I feel some hey, we got something. All right. Okay, let's try it. Oh, that's amazing. So chocolatey. Wow, that tastes so good. Oh, this is not sponsored, I promise. This thing just makes amazing espresso sometimes. All right, before I drink all the espresso, wow, that's so yummy. This makes better espresso than my semi-automatic machine at home. Not saying I have a great semi-automatic. The DeLonghi Stellosa is about as entry level as it gets. But this is half the price and just creates some of the best tasting espresso I've ever had. So chocolatey. All right, before I get sand in there, let's get some hot water, make a little Americano, because it was warm but not hot. Now it should be hot. Oh, tasty. I'm proud of this one. All right, not sponsored, like I said, but Wacaco has a great product. And like I said before, just get your grind size right. Practice with that at home before you get out in the field. Get it set, and you can make some really great stuff. And also make sure you've got a working jet boil and all that for hot water. This is tasty. I am so happy with this. And before I pick up the camera again, I'm gonna enjoy it. Oh, so good. All right, so here's a word you maybe have not heard before. It's called sastrugi. Sastrugi is the kind of markings in snowbanks and snow areas where snow is kind of drifted, where the wind kind of carves out designs, if you want to call them designs, in the snow. Typically, sastrugi is in areas where there's high winds, and we're definitely in that kind of environment. And we've got this awesome mixture of snow and sand kind of carving out these very curved patterns right before this kind of ice bank. And the sun is really making the ridges in the sastrugi pronounced. Sastrugi can be very difficult to photograph because it's almost negative space itself, other than like some pronounced lines. So photographing lines in kind of an abstract way is something that's challenging. I like to do it, but it makes it very difficult. So I'm gonna try and photograph this sastrugi, and if I capture them in a way that I feel satisfied with, I'll share it with you. Let's see how it goes. We have about, I think, 20 minutes or so before the sun actually hits the horizon, so I'm not rushing too much, but I honestly think this is where the majority of my good images are going to come out of today. I just need to figure it out. I think I'm actually going to get the 85 millimeter on this camera. I think I need a little wider to capture a little more environmental context here. And this is where I actually start to feel rushed, because the light is nice, but I'm okay. I just gotta stay calm. I'll get it. Okay. Leave that off. Let's see what we can do with the 85. Oh. I think this is it. We've got a really nice sunset. The sastrugi, I think, is the perfect foreground element here. I think I can make this work. This is gonna be cool, I think. I haven't even taken a picture and I'm excited. Yeah, this is cool. We've got these patterns that go from sand to snow to sand to snow. I like it. I think I need to work with the tripod now to help with the dynamic range between the actual sun and the foreground. So let's slow it down and try again. The water is turning this awesome teal blue. There's a nice orange glow. The color is here for the next 10-15 minutes or so. This is the fun stuff. All right, I'm gonna move you so you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. All right, the light's getting low, but this is pretty cool. There's a nice, very soft light on top of this ice now. A little bit of orange glow. We're gonna work with this pretty quick here. And what I'm probably gonna do is stack these for HDR, do maybe a stop under and a stop over depending on how this looks in camera with the histogram. This should be pretty cool, I think. All right, I think I got something pretty cool there. We're gonna go to the other side of the peninsula, just about 50 yards this way, and see what we can get from the other angle on this peninsula. I'm gonna leave my bag right there because at this point, I am the only one out here, and we do have color catching in the clouds now, and I don't wanna miss this since we've only got 5 or 10 minutes left of this sunset. All right, what's cool right here is we've got some ice that's very, very shiny, very reflective. I think I can compose and get a reflection of the sun with this color. It should be nice. Let's see. All right, what I actually found here are 3 sections of ice kind of zigzagging, kind of like an S-curve in a more linear way. So I'm gonna get this zigzag of reflective ice and then move on and see what else I can get. Oh, there's a really nice ice shelf I gotta try and get to. Oh, not getting up there. Okay. I didn't get wet. The ice did crush through, but I'm okay. All right, I gotta try and get it from here. Actually, I can get it. It looks really nice. Now, I suppose this is where I wrap it up. I hope I didn't bore you. I'm certainly not bored out here. I really like spending my time out here like this. This photography is a passion for me. It really is. It's beyond a hobby in such a way that I make a little bit of money on it. You know, I do weddings, I do sell prints, and I've sold a bunch of books now. I do one-on-one mentorships. I love photography, and I love helping people with photography. That said, I love coffee too. Coffee really helps me on a day-to-day basis, but when I'm out here and it's cold, it's just like the perfect thing, you know? So I'm really, really happy to take you guys on a little journey out here with me. With such a nice sunset. This was so glorious. I was so happy to see that we had some high altitude clouds, to see that we had a lot of empty blue sky, to get some of that magical light. Anyway, I want to thank you guys. Please drop a like down below if you like this format, if you like this content, and I will see you in the next one.